Hey guys, thank you for joining in today. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Desiree. I'm a hairstylist, and I also go on YouTube as well to pass along education, inspiration, and motivation to other people in the beauty industry. Although I do pertain these videos to beauty providers, these can apply towards anybody who's an entrepreneur who's looking to grow their business. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I did to get to where I'm at in my career and build up my clientele. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight, if you're looking to build your clientele, I'm going to throw some free game at you guys today, so take advantage because typically I put most of this on my Patreon. And if you guys are looking for more advanced education, I will link my Patreon below, and it's just going to be an education platform covering how to build a business, how to set up your finances, how to structure your services, and how to really build a successful business in this industry. So if you're looking for more in-depth education, subscribe to my Patreon. And today, stay tuned because we're going to be covering how to build up your clientele. So I've been doing hair now for 8 years, self-employed for 6. And so for many of you, if you're struggling to build a clientele or you're just starting out, one thing I want you to understand is it's not an overnight success and it takes time. So don't think that because in the first 6 months you don't have a full book of clients that you're a failure. It takes time. Like I feel like it really took me a good 24 months to build up a solid clientele. And when you build a clientele, you're never done. Like once you have a full book of clients and you hit that 2 year mark and you're like, damn it, I'm scheduled out, I'm doing good. I've got my clients rebooking, they're, coming back in time and time again, they're referring me friends and family. You don't breathe. Like you're not finished. Like you're always building. People move, people have lifestyle changes, people get laid off from jobs. So even though you have a set clientele, you're never done building. You have to always put yourself out there. You have to always advertise. You have to always market. So I'm going to talk about today what I do to stay booked, what I do to stay busy, and how I manage maintaining a clientele, bringing in new clients, and building. So when you start off in the business, something that's really important that I feel like I see some people miss the mark on is start to build your clientele while you're in school. Like when you're in school, you want to start promoting the fact that you're going to be providing nail services, skincare services, hair services, whatever industry you decide that you're going to be in or whatever specialty you're going to fall under. You want to start talking to that audience before you even get that license and start building up that following and start networking and letting people know what you do. So when I was going to cosmetology school, I would talk about what I did everywhere I went, the job I was working at. I was doing property management. I would talk to the residents about me going to Cosmo school and doing hair. I would talk about what I did with people at functions, at parties, if I was at the store. I would try to incorporate it in a way that it was pretty natural, but I was bringing up the business that I was building and making people aware of the services I was going to be offering and putting myself out there. And you have to understand that like not everyone's going to be interested. You may get rejected, but you have to get comfortable talking about the services that you're offering and the business that you have and putting yourself out there to people so they're aware of you and your business and what you're offering. And then maybe they may not be a potential customer, but they might have a sister or a coworker that would be a potential customer. And the fact that you've discussed your business to them, told them what you do, now they can refer you out to somebody that they know that may be interested in you. So talking about your business, putting yourself out there, be polite, be kind, talk to people, be friendly, just start a conversation up. It could be at Target, it could be at Starbucks. Anywhere you go, you have the potential of meeting a client. So I meet clients everywhere. I meet clients when I'm at the grocery store. I meet clients when I'm putting gas in my car. I mean, I've met clients in, the most random places, and it's just me out living my day-to-day life. So you just have to be able to be comfortable putting yourself out there because you're the face of your business and you're going to be your number one billboard. And then obviously, leading into number two is referrals. I know in today's day and age, the internet is everything, but referrals are still going to be high on my list because when you have somebody sitting in your chair and they come back to you repeatedly for a service and they like the work you're doing, they love the work you're doing, they love who you are, those are going to be one of the pillars in your business to continue to grow is to ask for referrals. Don't be scared to tell your clients like, hey, like, where does your mom do your hair? Where does your mom do her hair at? Where does your sister do her hair at? Like, where's your best friend do her hair at? Like, don't be scared to ask those questions and let them know, like, hey, would you mind referring me to your mom, to your sister? Let them know if they ever need anything. I can take care of them. Like, you have to put yourself out there to the clients that are in your chair because they already believe in you and are already getting work done by you. So they're also a walking advertisement. And that's a great common denominator for someone else to want to come into your business when they know someone that you work on, because then they feel like it's more trustworthy. They see what that person's hair looks like. That person's giving them that recommendation. People are always more than likely to go to a referral when a friend or a family member is going to that person and they already trust them, because they already feel like there's a relationship established there and there's already trust established there. So referrals are a big one. Don't be scared to ask for referrals. I ask my clients all the time, like, to share me with their friends, to share me with their family, share me with their coworkers, and it never hurts. If they don't share, it's fine. Closed mouths don't get fed. You have to ask. You have to be able to be willing to extend the arm and just reach out and at least try. So number 3 for me, and I'm pretty new to this one, is promoting yourself on Google Business. So if you're a business owner, one of the best things you can do is to promote yourself on the internet, especially because, I mean, we've got so much stuff in our phones now. Everything's like literally tap your phone, pull it up. All right, I'm looking on Yelp, I'm looking up a restaurant on Google. Put yourself out on the internet, add your business to Google, make sure you have a business logo, make sure that you have an actual business to promote, and then add it onto Google and make sure that you're promoting yourself on there, running ads, marketing yourself. Google does allow you to pay for marketing, so you can give them a budget of like $100 a month, $40 a month, whatever fits your budget. I'm just throwing numbers out there. They will offer you to pick a price point and then let you know how much marketing and how much they'll promote your business on there. So Google My Business is a great way to promote yourself, especially if you're looking to build clients, you're looking to market a specific service. Maybe you're new to an area, you just moved to a new city and you don't know anybody yet. That's a great way to put your business out there. So if you guys are not utilizing Google My Business, get onto Google, add yourself on there, start promoting that, ask your clients to go on there and leave you reviews. Make sure you're uploading photos, make sure you're keeping your business hours up to date, make sure you're running ads, make sure you're marketing yourself on there. It is free if you're not paying for Google to push your business out in the internet and you're just looking to add your business on there and promote it yourself. You can add your business for free. You can upload photos for free. Your clients can leave reviews for free. Essentially, most of it is free, but if you want Google to push you out on the internet more and have you pop up more and advertise you, then you can start getting into like the paid marketing and the paid ads. But that's a great way to promote yourself. And then also, lastly, I mean, we all know this one. I don't believe this is the only component to building a business, but utilizing social media. I have mixed feelings on social media because I built a huge part of my clientele from Instagram. I started doing hair in 2015 and like Instagram was still kind of up and coming. But I have built so many clients on Instagram because I'm able to geotag other cities and other areas and get people onto my page that aren't in my relative, general vicinity of where I'm at. So that's the great thing about Instagram is even though I live in Stockton, I can promote my business in the Bay Area. I can promote my business in Sacramento. So I am able to reach an audience on there of people who don't necessarily live in my general area. And I'm able to get clients from out of town, different demographics, different, price points. So social media is a great way to promote your business, but it is not the end all be all because there's so many other key components to building. I see people who have huge followings who are successful, and I see people who have small followings who are successful. I don't even have a huge following. Like on my Instagram, I have a little over 3,000 followers, and I'm well over 6 figures in my business. So don't beat yourself up if you don't have a huge following. If you don't have 50,000 followers, it doesn't mean that you're not going to make 6 figures, and it definitely doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful financially. You do want to utilize social media to promote yourself. Obviously, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Instagram. I personally feel like Instagram's a great way to get clients in. I think TikTok's a great way to get exposure. Same thing with YouTube. TikTok, YouTube, to me, it's more exposure, just more exposing your brand, being seen, being, noticed by other companies. But I feel like Instagram is more relevant to a business owner looking to get clients who are looking to come in and get a service because it's more localized and you can tag surrounding cities and surrounding areas to throw your business page in their view or in their search queue. So utilize Instagram, utilize other platforms to promote yourself. It is important. It's not the only component, but I definitely have built a lot of clientele through Instagram. So make sure you're posting every day, be consistent, try to show up and stay relevant so people are thinking about you, and just continue to post education and things that are going to help your audience out and be interested in coming in to do business with you. So last on my list, and this is super important, when you're building your business is you need to make sure that you show up and you're professional. So one of the tasks of building a business and getting clients into your chair is talking about what you do, getting them interested. But the second part of that relationship is keeping them interested and keeping them wanting to come back to you. So once you've gotten someone as a client, say you met them, they liked you, you hit it off, they were interested in booking an appointment, you shot them your website, they booked, they come in for their first appointment, you guys hit it off in the appointment, they love their hair. You have to show up and put effort because with each client, you have an individual relationship. So you have to make each client feel valued. You have to make them feel special. You have to give them a great experience and you have to keep them feeling refreshed and revived every time they come in. You can't get complacent and just think because, this client's been with me for 5 years, I don't have to put effort anymore. I can come in, and not be ready. I can show up late. I can give her half-ass. You have to show up for your clients and you have to give them 100% and you have to keep them interested. It's just like a relationship. You got to keep it spicy. You want to look good for your significant other. I feel the same way for my clients. Like when my clients come in to see me, I like to be ready. I like to have my hair and makeup done. I like to chat with them. I like to ask how they're doing. I like to keep the conversations going. I like to make them feel welcome. And I like to check in on them and see if there's anything that they want to change. Is there anything that they don't like? Is there concerns they want to hit? I try to keep things open. I try to keep things fresh and I try to make sure that like they feel good when they come in and they feel appreciated because ultimately that's going to help them to continue to want to continue that business relationship and stay a client of yours. So you have to constantly work to keep that client with you. And you want to make sure that you always give them 110. We're human, we have bad days, like I have off days sometimes. I come in and like I'm clumsy, I'm just not, I'm not in that day mentally the way I should be, like my brain's foggy. So if you ever feel like you're kind of off your game, and like you don't feel like you gave a client the best experience you could, you can always reach out and just, follow up with them. Like, how was your appointment? Is there anything you could have done different? If you feel like you missed the mark on something, like, try to make them happy and do what you can to accommodate your clients because ultimately, like, that's your bread and butter, that's your business. You want to make sure that they feel valued and appreciated. So, for any of you who are building your clientele or looking to get more clients, I hope these tips helped you. These help me to keep my business thriving, successful, and busy. And I mean, these are just some core values to have in your business. I hope this helped you guys out. Stay tuned for the next one.